It sounds insane, but securing the most legendary views in America with nothing but one tank of gas and an old pair of sunglasses is actually still a reality. If you think retirement is just a rocking chair and staring at the same street until the lights go out, you are dead wrong. I'm not talking about those overcrowded, overpriced tourist traps they show you on morning talk shows. I'm talking about bridges where you feel like you're flying over open ocean and neon-lit nostalgia tunnels that pull you straight back into the 1920s. While most of the nation is suffocating under mortgages and fighting through the same four walls. There are freedom corridors right under your nose that will make you question why you waited this long. But let's be honest, every great road has a catch. Some will test your sanity with over 600 hairpin curves. Others will stare you down with 1,000-foot drops and absolutely zero guardrails between you and the abyss. Today, we are counting down the top 12 U.S. road trips. Hit subscribe, because this channel is your break glass in case of emergency guide to escaping a boring life. Number 12. Enchanted Circle Scenic Byway, New Mexico. Most people treat New Mexico as a drive-through state. That is a massive mistake. The Enchanted Circle is an 84-mile loop through the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and it earns its name every single mile. You start in Taos, a place with adobe buildings and a pueblo that's been inhabited for over 1,000 years. As the road climbs, Eagle Nest Lake appears like a blue mirror, surrounded by peaks that hit over 13,000 feet. You'll pass through Elizabethtown, a ghost town that serves as a reminder of the gold rush fever. The silence here is heavy. It's the kind of quiet that makes you realize how loud your normal life actually is. Number 11. The Bourbon Trail, Kentucky. Who said retirement was just about sipping herbal tea and watching the grass grow? The Kentucky Bourbon Trail is a road trip with a very specific and very spirited agenda. You're winding through the bluegrass region, rolling green hills, pristine horse farms, and distilleries that have been making whiskey the same way since before your grandfather was born. Names like Maker's Mark and Buffalo Trace aren't just labels on a shelf here. They are the heart of the landscape. This isn't about speed. It's about slowing down at a tasting bar, talking to the people who actually make the stuff, and realizing that some traditions in America aren't for sale. Just make sure you have a designated driver. Number 10. Olympic Peninsula Loop, Washington. If you want diversity, this 330-mile loop is the king of the list. You've got three worlds in one: rugged coastline, ancient rainforests, and glacial peaks. The Pacific here isn't a beach party, it's raw. Think sea stacks rising out of the surf like something from a fantasy novel, and driftwood logs the size of your house. Then you hit the Hoh Rainforest, a place so green it looks fake, receiving over 140 inches of rain a year. The catch: it's wet. Really wet. If you melt in the rain, stay in Florida. Number 9. The Black Hills and Badlands, South Dakota. You've seen Mount Rushmore on a magnet, but standing under those granite spires is a different story. But most people stop there. Don't do that. The Black Hills are 1.2 million acres of pine forest and winding canyon roads. In Custer State Park, you'll encounter over 1,500 free-ranging bison. When a herd decides to cross the road, your schedule doesn't matter anymore. Then the landscape shifts into the Badlands, eroded buttes and rock formations that look like the surface of Mars. On the Needles Highway, the tunnels are so tight you'll need to fold your mirrors in and pray. Number 8. Maine Coastal Route, Maine. This is the version of the American coast that has nothing to do with high-rise condos or loud beach bars. US 1 is slow, stubborn, and genuinely itself. You'll find small fishing harbors where lobster boats head out before the sun even thinks about rising. The food here, it's a mission. Lobster rolls, clam chowder, and bread bowls, and blueberry pie at diners, where the waitress has known every customer since the 90s. Savage fact: it's old America. If you're in a hurry, you're in the wrong state. Number 7, going to the Sun Road, Montana. 50 miles. That's all this road is, but it might be the most dramatic 50 miles you ever drive. Carved into the side of the mountain in the 1930s, it climbs to over 6,600 feet at Logan Pass. There are stretches where the rock wall rises straight up on one side and a 1,000-foot drop-off waits on the other. The glaciers this road was named after are retreating. This is a road trip with a ticking clock. Get there before 7 a.m. or you'll be staring at the bumper of an RV for 4 hours. Number 6, Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia and North Carolina. 469 miles. No stoplights, no billboards, no commercial trucks. It connects Shenandoah National Park to the Great Smoky Mountains. The speed limit is a strictly enforced 45 miles per hour. Why? Because this road was designed as a philosophy, not a shortcut. You're floating along the Appalachian ridgeline through a blue-green haze that looks like an oil painting. The secret? Come in October. The fall color here isn't just an opinion, it's a multi-million visitor fact. Number 5, Overseas Highway, Florida. You already know it exists, but you don't know what it feels like. 113 miles through the Florida Keys where, for long stretches, the ocean is on both sides of you. The 7-mile bridge is exactly what it says on the tin. 7 miles of asphalt suspended over turquoise open water. When you reach Key West, you'll realize the locals collectively decided that the normal world's pace was just a suggestion. Don't rush this. 2 nights minimum, or you're doing it wrong. Number 4, Highway 50, the loneliest road in America, Nevada. In 1986, Life magazine called this a warning. We call it freedom. 287 miles through desert basins and mountain ranges where you can go 30 minutes without seeing another car. It's just you, the highway, and a sky so big it makes you feel your actual size. You'll find tiny towns like Eureka, where the 1879 Opera House is still standing. This drive rewards the people who are ready to be quiet and discover that quiet doesn't mean empty. Number 3, Pacific Coast Highway, California. There are beautiful drives, and then there is Big Sur. This is 90 miles of rugged cliffs, redwood groves that filter light like a cathedral, and the Bixby Creek Bridge, a concrete marvel that somehow looks like it was born from the cliffs themselves. You'll see McWay Falls, an 80-foot waterfall that drops directly onto a beach with no trail access. But let's talk about the part the tourism boards skip. This road is as narrow as a tightrope, and during the rainy season, mudslides can turn your dream trip into a 200-mile detour in a heartbeat. The catch: California will not run out of coastline before you run out of money. Every coffee stop is a budget killer, and gas prices here feel like a personal insult to your retirement fund. Pack a cooler, fill your tank before you hit the coast, and skip the $20 tourist lattes. This is the most beautiful money pit in the world, so watch your wallet and keep moving. Number 2, Route 66, the Mother Road. Roughly 2,400 miles from Chicago to Santa Monica, this isn't just a road, it's the most emotionally loaded stretch of asphalt in American history. It was the road of the Dust Bowl refugees, the path of the post-war vacationers, and the birthplace of the American neon dream. While a lot of it has been swallowed by boring interstates, the stretches that remain in Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona are where the soul of this country is still hiding. You're chasing neon signs in Tucumcari, eating at retro diners where the coffee tastes like 1954, and visiting ghost towns where the only residents are the desert wind and old memories. Stop at the Cadillac Ranch outside Amarillo and leave your mark on those half-buried cars. It was never about getting somewhere fast. If you're in a hurry, you're missing the point of the Mother Road entirely. This is a time capsule where you can still see the best parts of our history glowing in your rearview mirror. Number 1, the Great River Road, Minnesota to Louisiana. Here is why this is number 1 and why most people have never heard of it. This is a 3,000-mile odyssey following the Mississippi River through 10 different states. It is the spine of the nation. Up north in Minnesota, the river is a secret, narrow, quiet, and surrounded by limestone bluffs that have watched explorers pass for centuries. It doesn't even look like the Mississippi yet. It looks like a promise. As you drive south, the Midwest opens up into vast farmlands and historic river towns with grain elevators that were old when your grandparents were young. Then, it deepens into the South. You'll hit Memphis for the blues and barbecue that will make you rethink every meal you've ever had. You'll pass through Natchez with its antebellum homes and history that hits you harder than you're prepared for. And finally, New Orleans. Beignets at Café du Monde, jazz drifting out of Frenchman Street, and a city that has survived everything by simply playing music until the sun comes up. It's not just one road trip. It's every road trip. It's every landscape, every regional food tradition, every accent, and every version of the American story compressed into a single route. If you're ready to stop rotting on the couch and actually start living, I'll see you on the road.